Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's TacBishop here, your anchor man with Sunday morning news. I'm reporting on some of the news stories that I found last week that I thought were interesting. Trucking only. First off is the feud, the trucker drama, the drama wars, if you may or may not be aware of. I will leave links in the description of all the stories I talk about today. Ike Stevens. If you remember back a few weeks ago, he and Ruthless Grinders chairman, Sinister the Trucker, had squashed their beef. Everything was hunky-dory. They weren't the best of friends, but they kind of got past all their bickering and fighting and decided to call a truce, which caused other drivers to call a truce, different ones. Thor got mad, this one got mad. Ike apparently fired Thor, and then he hired Little Dog. Then the Little Dog said, "Come see me." So he goes to night transportation. He ate their barbecue sandwich or something, and they got mad about that, and he came back and declared war because they didn't give him some Kool-Aid. I'm not sure the whole story, but if you check the description box, you can follow along with all this. Something like that. It's kind of confusing back and forth. But anyway, move on to a lighter note, or maybe a heavier note. You may not be aware that yesterday was Abe Atala's 30th birthday. That's right. And back sometime in March, he promised, or his goal was, to do a 700-pound deadlift. And I thought he said he was going to do it on his birthday. Man, I might be wrong, but he did say in July.
I'm training to do a 700-pound deadlift by July.
I haven't received any video on that yet. I do have a video clip here of his 495-pound attempt back in March the 31st on his Facebook page. So here that is. So anyway, there you go. There was his 495-pound deadlift. Shooting for a goal of 700 this month. Has a couple more weeks if he needs it. We're not going to hold you to it if you can't squeeze it in, but we'd like to know how things are working out for you. So happy birthday to Abe from the TacBishop News Channel. If you have a birthday that you want to blast out here on the news channel next week, leave comments in the well, not in the description. Leave it over at Facebook would be better. I'll leave a link for my Facebook channel. Just kind of call my attention to it. Or any news stories you have that you want to add to the broadcast next week. I'll be glad to cover them for you. I'd love to hear from you. On to the other news that I found interesting. Swift Transportation, they're back in the news again. Says they face major lawsuit for underpaying up to 80,000 drivers. It's gone on for several years now. It says that the original complaint was filed in 2004, and the suit claimed that transportation had underpaid tens of thousands of drivers, equating to at least $500 million. And the company blamed their software for miscalculation of driver miles. But they got a judge to throw out the class action lawsuit, and they wanted to take it on as a case-by-case correction. Their case-by-case claim. Said it worked better for them, but apparently a superior court in Arizona has denied that request, and they have gone back, and now they have a ruling. They are going to have a class action lawsuit instead. So if you're an ex-Swift driver, you may want to look that up. Link in the description. All right, next up is the state of Missouri. The governor, Jay Nixon, has vetoed a bill that would allow the pilot program to move forward on the self-driving semi-trucks. This program hadn't even got started yet, and he's already killed it in that state. I don't know whether other states are going to follow suit, but his problem with it was the May 7th self-driving car crash to Tesla, if you remember. There was a fatality in that, but it had clocked in 130 million miles, but, you know, to have one accident and he just doesn't feel like the technology is up to par right now, so he vetoed that bill completely. Now on to other news. The robo weight stations says they hope to catch and cite overweight semi-trucks automatically. So they say they're having a problem keeping their houses open, and they want to do this automated robo weigh-in using lasers and different technology. And they said, now this is the thing, now they said it was going to be mainly for safety purposes, truck driver safety, trucking safety. And catch this now, tell me where it seems fishy. It says according to the NWI Times, the initiation of the program was announced during a press conference along with a demonstration on the I-94 weight station in Indiana. And on hand was the Indiana DOT, Indiana State Police, and the Indiana Department of Revenue. They were all on hand. So who do you think is more interested in this program? That's what I thought. But Brandy Hendrickson stated that it was the 21st century approach to weight compliance and trucking safety. Well, in response to that, Gary Langston, the president of the Indiana Motor Truck Association, said that the sound of trucks is the sound of commerce. And I'm sure that's where they're going to get their, what was the other statement they made? They hope to, it said officials hope to catch trucks that fail to meet compliance. Citations will be given and the state anticipates increased revenue. So they're pretty happy about that. So keep that in mind. Whatever you think, what do you think? And like I said, I hope this was enjoyable. I would love to keep doing it. I'm going to try it again next week, every Sunday morning. I'm going to have a new broadcast. And if you have any stories or any pictures you want to share, get my attention over at Facebook, and I'll see if I can get hold of them somehow and get them up on the broadcast. Take any videos, any truck crashes, anything like that you want to share. Hit me up, Facebook, in the description, and we'll catch you next week. I gotta go. TacBishop signing out.